message to Harry Manback was a real threat meant for a friend of the band. Tool pranked their fans every year on April 1. Tool pranked their fans every year on April 1. Every band member is drawn to the occult, except Danny Carey, he's obsessed with it. Every band member is drawn to the occult, except Danny Carey, he's obsessed with it. Tool have criticized Scientology and Ron Hubbard in their songs. Tool have a long antagonistic history with Ron Hubbard and Scientology, while Eulogy from the album Enigma easily fits the Tool anti-religion credo and could be framed as a rant about Jesus Christ, Carey said Ron Hubbard was the basis for the song. Later, during the track Enigma, Keenan sings F***CKL, Ron Hubbard, and fuck all his clones. During one 1993 performance, the band learned the Church of Scientology owned the venue they were playing, and Keenan berated the crowd. Someone recorded the event, and it's available to watch online. Lateralus references the Fibonacci sequence and the golden spiral. The Fibonacci sequence is one of the most interesting mathematical principles. It is both simple in concept and complex in real-life application. In the sequence, the next number is determined by the sum of the two previous numbers, starting with 0 and 1, and it goes on infinitely. Therefore, the sequence starts like this: 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, and so on. When charted out on a graph, it creates the golden spiral, a logarithmic spiral that grows ever larger outward to infinity. It appears everywhere in nature, from galaxies to snail shells. The song Lateralus has a subtle reference to the Fibonacci sequence by the number of syllables within its lyrics. Black 1 then 1 white are 2 all I see 3 in my infancy 5 red and yellow then came to be 8 when charted. The music of Lateralus follows the same pattern, but goes up and down the scale, never exceeding 13. Die-hard Tool fans took this reference a step further and applied the Fibonacci sequence to the entire album, rearranging the songs into a different order. Fans call this hidden album the Holy Gift. Keenan, Les Claypool, and Pauly Shore worked on a ridiculous Green Jell song in 1992. When Tool was still in its infancy, Keenan contributed vocals for the comedy metal band Green Jell. The band was later renamed Green Jell, thanks to a cease and desist from Kraft Foods, the owners of Jell-O. Since its inception in the early 80s, Green Jell had hundreds of musicians rotate through its roster, and the band's most popular song, 3 Little Pigs, charted on the Billboard Top 100 at 17 in 1993. The track is a retelling of the fairy tale, except the setting is updated to Los Angeles, and it's mostly about a struggling musician's attempts to rise. The song features Carey on drums while Keenan, Primus frontman Les Claypool, and comedian Pauly Shore provide backup vocals. That's Keenan singing, Not by the Hair of My Chinny Chin Chin. 10,000 Days has a hidden song that requires splicing 3 separate tracks together. Tool songs can be interpreted in many different ways, and their true nature is often hidden by clues in their lyrics. The band members never confirm fan theories, though. That didn't stop enterprising fans from putting together 3 tracks from 10,000 Days to form a new super track that some call Wings for Marie, 23 Days. Fans laid down 10,000 Days Wings PT2 on one track, and then Vigente Tres and Wings for Marie PT1 on a second track. If lined up correctly, all three songs sync up to create a third song, which sounds incredibly trippy. Although the tracks are virtually seamless when combined, the band has never confirmed whether the songs were really designed to do so. Guitarist Adam Jones worked on special effects for Terminator 2 and Jurassic Park. Tool's groundbreaking music video for Sober hit in TV in 1993, and the dark stop-motion animation helped it stand out from other music videos at the time. Although Fred Stewart directed, Tool guitarist Adam Jones's artistic vision helped make it powerful and unique. Jones himself was already an accomplished designer for Hollywood at the time. He worked with the legendary Stan Winston on multiple big-budget Hollywood films, including Terminator 2, Jurassic Park, and Ghostbusters Roman 2. Jones did the effects work for scenes such as when the Arnold Terminator shoots the Robert Patrick Terminator in the chest. Keenan formed Tool because he was sick of the superficial musicians who dominated the LA scene. Tool singer Maynard James Keenan did not plan for a career in music. After a stint in the Army, Keenan attended the Kendall College of Art and Design and then moved to Massachusetts to work as an interior designer for pet stores. Keenan later moved to LA and befriended a pool of talented musicians, including Tom Morello, Rage Against the Machine, and future Tool guitarist Adam Jones. Keenan was so highly critical of the other musicians in LA at the time that his friends spurred him on to start his own band. He joined forces with Jones reluctantly at first, and put together the roots of what later became Tool. As Keenan described in his 2016 autobiography, A Perfect Union of Contrary Things, the frustration I felt at that time is definitely what got this project off the ground then. I'd had good friends in Boston, and I'd been successful at the pet store, and I believed was on the right path. Then I lose everything and I'm living on a month. I needed to destroy. I needed to primal scream, and I needed to be loud enough to make people go, "What the fuck was that?" I needed to get it out. It was that tipping point where you either become a serial killer or a rock star. 10,000 Days is named for Keenan's mother, who was paralyzed for 27 years. Most Tool fans know Keenan isn't just an atheist or a skeptic, he's deeply anti-religion, a theme woven through many Tool songs. That fact often put him at odds with his deeply religious Baptist mother, Judith Marie Keenan. Keenan addressed the split on the album 10,000 Days, the title of which is a direct reference to his mother, who had an aneurysm when Keenan was 11 that left her paralyzed for 27 years from 1976 until her death in 2003, or roughly 10,000 days. He composed both Wings for Marie PT1 and 10,000 Days Wings PT2 for her, and their lyrics are out of character in their religious message, one of approval. In the lyrics, Keenan appears to want his mother to have an afterlife to enjoy after her years of suffering on earth. You're the only one who can hold your head up high, shake your fists at the gates, saying, "I've come home now, fetch me the Spirit." The Son and the Father tell them their pillar of faith has ascended. Keenan later said he regretted the song, telling an interviewer, "I'll never make that mistake again. It just took too much out of me, too much emotionally, mentally, physically, all those manifestations. Those songs were exploited and misconstrued, people were flippant and dismissive. I won't be doing that anymore."
Hey guys, thank you so much for the support and likes and comments. down below. And also thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to see you in the next video then. Take care. Bye.